Video we are going to look at your Magic Wand tool and how it works. So your Magic Wand keyboard shortcut is W. It may be buried underneath your quick selection tool if you don't see it, but again W will get you to the right spot. As far as the Magic Wand goes, big setting you got to look at is tolerance. This is going to be how many different colors is this tool looking for. So if I click on the yellow here, with it set to 50, you see it finds similar shades of yellow that are connected to this one. If I increase that number, so let's change that to like 100, now it's finding more different colors. If I drop that number lower than we started with, so we started with 50, so this time let me do 10. I'm going to get rid of my selection, do Command D, and I click. I find only a much smaller area, and again, because it's only looking for less shades of color now. That's why I'm selecting less. With this tool, like many of the other tools, I don't have to do it all at once. I can add to what I currently have selected. So let me increase that number. I don't know, I'm going to try like 70. And I'm going to try clicking some spots around here and just keep adding to what I have selected. So eventually, if I kind of work my way through this whole fish, this isn't a great one to use the Magic Wand for because there's so many different colors happening here. But it does give you a really good idea of kind of how this tool works. You can see there's some stuff along the edge I didn't get yet. I have all these like purple areas and these little dots that you still kind of see left behind here. I could play with my tolerance numbers and probably get this a little bit better, but again, I'd probably use a different tool to do this. I just wanted to show you how you can kind of add pieces. Now say I accidentally get more than I want. I can switch to that subtract one, or if I hold option, it kind of automatically, if you notice up here, switches me over while I'm holding option. And now I can subtract this part that I accidentally selected from my selection. And again, you can see there's a lot of little pieces here that I need to clean up. They're going away pretty quickly there, so that didn't work too badly on the background. Again, because the fish is so many different colors, I don't know that the Magic Wand is my best choice for this, but it illustrates well how to use the tool. Alright, so again, I can keep playing with my tolerance and clean this up. I could go to a lower number and get this little yellow part, but you kind of get the idea. Another way we can use the Magic Wand, it's great for things like this, where you have like a white background or some kind of solid-ish color background with an object. What we can do is if we set that tolerance fairly low, because I'm not looking for a lot of different colors here, I can click on the background and look at that. It's selected all of it in one click. Now I kind of have the opposite of what I want. I want the fish selected. Right now I have everything else selected, and you might kind of wonder how I know that. Well, if I look around the outside, I see the selection, and I also see it around the fish, so that's telling me that this area is selected. So to illustrate this better, let's kind of make a mask. And you can see what happens there. The fish goes away because that wasn't part of my selection. All of this part was. So let's undo that. What I want to do is I want the opposite selected, and we can do that. So once I have this background selected, I can go select inverse. Now the fish is selected and this part isn't. So now if I want to do like a mask or something along those lines, it works well. So again, Magic Wand is great for something like this where it's a nearly solid color background and an object that's a much different color, because then I'm able to set the tolerance low and kind of click and then do select inverse. Another option you may want to be aware of is this contiguous thing. Let's look at this real quick. So get rid of my old selection here. If I turn, let's leave contiguous on for a moment. I'm going to click on this yellow part of the fish. You can see the chunk that gets selected here. I'm going to do that same thing again, but I'm going to turn contiguous off. If you notice, it finds chunks in other parts of the picture. What contiguous does when that's on, it makes it so that it has to all be kind of touching the area that you clicked. When you turn it off, anything in the picture that is near that color, near the same shade of color that you click on, will be selected. So that's just another useful kind of hint there with that. So again, main setting is going to be your tolerance, and are you adding to your selection, are you subtracting from it? Every once in a while, it's nice to play with contiguous.